It's Mr. Height, and the other day I was on Twitter and I was on hashtag DTK12 chat, which is a design thinking chat for K through 12 teachers, where we talk about how design thinking has applications in our classroom, how it changes the way that we think and what we do in the classroom. And I brought up something that a long time ago, at least like 8-9 years ago, maybe I'm exaggerating, I don't know. Something that I came across that I thought was just one of the more interesting design implementations I had seen. Of course, I have a penchant for toothbrushes, which might be another video I'll do on design. But I was at Starbucks, and Starbucks is known for, its experience design. The Starbucks experience is, it's the Starbucks experience. It is designed with intention to bring you in there and to keep you there for a certain amount of time, more or less. But one of the things I really liked about the Starbucks experience, at least in this time period, was they had these little mini cupcakes, and boy, they were good. I don't know whatever happened to them, but they were great. Maybe they turned into those cake pops. Those are good too, but not as good as these mini cupcakes. So I'd gone in and I'd wanted to get a coffee and one of these mini cupcakes, and it was to go. And I looked at the mini cupcake, and it was, palm size more or less, and it had a nice icing on the top. And I was wondering how they were going to package this thing, because if they put it into a bag, well, that would smash it down and just not be very nice to the cupcake. So this is the first time I'd ever bought one, and what I got when I paid my money was this box. So this box here is a Starbucks box, as I said, from, let's see, circa 2011. So no, it wasn't 8 or 9 years ago. 2011. And 7 years ago. Okay, I was close. And this box, as you can see, contains an empty space inside. And it is in that space where they placed my cupcake. I got my coffee, and the barista behind the counter, who's checking me out, hands me this box. I take the box, sit down with my cupcake, because I'm kind of like just sort of stunned. I've received this. And then I started thinking about the design of that experience, and it really hit me. Because Starbucks is an upscale cafe, at least they want to be seen that way, right? That is the impression that they want to bring to their people, that this is an upscale cafe. This is not just your normal coffee shop. You want the Starbucks experience. And just getting a cupcake, as I said, in a bag would not have been a great idea. But when they presented me with this box, several things went through my mind. First of all, this was ingenious. Not only was it ingenious, it solved the problem of what would happen to that cupcake, more or less, because they packed it in a little bit of tissue paper, and it wasn't going to flop around, and I'd be able to keep it in an upright position. And it would protect the cupcake. But the other thing that happened is that this reminded me of going to a regular bakery. And at a bakery where you get fresh baked goods, they present you with boxes. They'll wrap up your cakes in a box and tie it up in a nice package. Now, this isn't tied, but it has the Starbucks logo, so there's branding at work here. It has the Starbucks colors, and it's functional. But lastly is this. And this is where I think the design with intention really happens strongly. The box is presented to me. I take the box, and I'm looking at it. And what I've just received is not simply a cupcake. I received a present from Starbucks. There's something in this box, right? There's anticipation now, because anytime you give someone a box, they're going to wonder, what's in there? Of course, I know what's in there. I purchased it. Nonetheless, opening a box, looking at something in a box, has a special mystique about it, I suppose, is what I would say. And I just sat there and marveled at these boxes, that I had received a gift from Starbucks. It couldn't have cost them that much money to give me this box. And as I said, I don't know why they stopped, other than there must be some monetary reason for it, or the cupcakes just weren't selling. But I went back several days later, because I was teaching design to my 8th graders at that time. And I wanted to use this box because of the way this box made me feel when I received it. And as I said, it's clear there was a great intention behind this design. So I asked for 25 boxes, just empty boxes. And I had to explain why, but they gave me 25 empty boxes. I still have those boxes at home, filled with different things that I used to use in class. But that's the story of this box. That's the story of how I was able to use my knowledge of design and questioning why are things the way they are. How did Starbucks make them better, at least for me? And that was done with intention and through design.